kidnappers steady, they post for one corner. Unknown gunmen, they spray bullet, our leaders, they spray grammar. My country people, they chop fear like burnt suya. We they swallow silence like eba without soup. Bro! Wearing soup. But them go touch on any fella, we go yarn like Fela. Look how they try to set fire on his already burning voice. But that boy who don't smoke it, no, they fear burning bush. They don't want me to talk truth. Political activists, they dare they loot. Mama Vera been calling me saying never still they take lights for loot. Meanwhile, Senate one build hospital just to help treat their silver tooth. Isn't this a tragedy? That they would silence the truth and give volume to comedy. I mean, sick jokes. Like when Fumilayo became a bait just to hold ransom Kuti. But listen, whether we're in Kalakuta or Kalabari or in Calabar, the bar is fully charged. The masses are high even before the liquor rolls, and we are screaming, let my people go. Them say the future now for the youth, but they've built their future on our roots. And if you still try make them, EFCC go bring down your roof. This plane, they are not autopilot, and the big guys have all the parachutes. Government of the people, for the people, by the people. But now officials, they drive bulletproof. Listen, politicians, they milk us dry, but we go explain tire. Don't get proof. Let me take you back to the lives that ended with the EndSARS 2020. What we said was Sorosoke, what they heard was shoot like gay and okay. Blood soak flag, tears choke home. Yet we will serve our fatherland, but in return for what? Bullets spread like butter on bread. Lifeless bodies with love and strength and faith. The labor of our heroes past had better come again. Fela fell out. Wale might not be able to show Yinka the way, but I promise you, this generation would never remain the same. So this, for the dead heroes, the living heroes, and even for us who are still scared.
She didn't bring rules today. You should have brought rules so I can be smelling it as you're performing. I felt it was nice. I don't know if it was spectacular, and not because your performance wasn't. I've heard that quite a number of times. So pardon me if it doesn't feel like, wow. Because at the point, we did Tollgate. So I've heard that over and over again. But I applaud your honesty for the last line. You know, you hail people who still fear, because a lot of people still fear. So I think it was a brilliant performance. Yeah, congratulations, guys.
I don't know how you guys held it down, staying still for that long. You know, I was, at some point I was looking at you and saying, would you guys break at some point? But you held it true. It was a nice performance. I mean, you do your thing very well, and I feel like it came together. It was a good marriage. Could have been better with more kids, but for now it's a good start. Bless.
Good representation of the subject matter that you chose. I think you did a good job. I think you did justice to it, so well done.
Well done. Dr. Kafi, your feedback for this performance?
Hey, young lady, first of all, you are a powerful orator. Yes, you held the words and made it stick. You made us listen to the words. And sometimes I've heard spoken artists that run through their lines because they have very witty things to say. But you stood into it, like you emoted it and kept us. I could almost remember some of your lines from the way you expressed it. And young man, you're a brilliant saxophonist. Right? Some of those riffs they're running, I'm like, wow, amazing. That's a lot of work. I felt that you guys kind of like played safe a little bit. You understand? Freezing him for so long. I felt that even though he was at the background, you should have still allowed him to play some melody right there to just back up, because it's a collaboration. We don't want it to look like a start and stop between both of you. So yes, he held the frame at the back, but I would have allowed him to still, you know, play into what you were, while you were speaking. It will have been able to deliver some amazing stuff in there. But generally, it was a very beautiful, well put together performance. Well done.